I remember the sun was shining brightly on the small town of Mortarmen, nestled in the rolling hills of rural America. It was a typical Saturday morning with people bustling around, running errands, and enjoying that warm summer breeze. And as Miriella walked down Main Street, she could not help but feel a sense of contentment washing all over her. She loved this close-knit community where everybody knew everybody and helped each other. It was a place where she felt safe and supported. And as she approached the local bakery, she saw a group gathering around the window. Their faces, they were contorted in disgust. Obviously, Miriella made her way to the front of the crowd. Inside the bakery, she saw a young woman with bright pink hair and multiple facial piercings. She was trying to place an order, but the bakery owner, Miss Matterson, refused to serve her. "I'm sorry, but we don't serve people like you here," Miss Matterson's face twisted in judgment also and contempt. The young woman was clearly upset and embarrassed. She turned and she ran out of the bakery. Tears were just coming down her face. Miriella's heart ached for this young woman who had done nothing wrong except for looking and dressing differently than what Miss Matterson considered, quote, normal. She could not believe such hateful behavior was still happening today. All of a sudden, she felt a gentle hand on her shoulder, and as she stood there, lost in thought, she turned and she saw an older man with kind eyes and a warm smile. It was Mr. Simpatico, but she thought he had passed away a year ago. "Don't let hatred and doubt bring you down," he said. "All strive for tolerance and understanding. We all deserve understanding and respect, besides our differences." Maria nodded, and then when she turned back again, he was gone. But a new-found determination was in her heart. She knew that it was up to people like her to believe in equality and justice, to stand up against intolerance, and hate. She made a mental note to always remember the window of tolerance. The window of tolerance is a concept that she had learned in her psychology class, and to refer to the idea that everyone has a specific range of emotions and behaviors that they tolerate before they become overwhelmed or triggered. Understanding and responding to each other to be harmonious and compassionate. And with this in mind, Mariella decided to act. She approached Miss Matterson and politely asked her to please reconsider that discrimination and that discriminator behavior. And to her surprise, Miss Matterson listened, and she then apologized for her actions, saying that at that moment she was working out her own difficulties in her head, and she felt now to be more understanding and accepting. And as Mariella left the bakery, she could not help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. She knew that she had made a small but meaningful difference in the world, giving her hope for the future. So let us remember to strive for tolerance and understanding each and every day, whether through small acts of kindness or standing out what we believe in, and surely we can create a more compassionate and loving world.